is hunting for a bit of revenge and reversal. The grenades of Doki don't quite catch anybody on the backside, but it's Citizen that finds WTG, and that gives them a little bit of movement, a little bit of breath to try and clear their way up through the site. The reverse grenade still coming through with the same prospect. There's a player out on the side of Dragon. They have a little bit of a stretch. They're forced a bit off the site, and Mission has a huge amount of work to do here. There is the Monty slipping on by, slipping on past with a diffuser in pocket. Closer and closer behind a hard wall. They're going to probably just try and stick it. The Candelas pop the either side. The kit's going down. A big swing there, and opportunity strikes, but it's struck back, and now we're in a post-plant situation. Andreezy and Mission, all that's left, but only one of them finds it as Doki drops to the floor, rocks one more, and it's Andreezy pushed and punished further and further back. Monty is that consistent. They know exactly where he is. They know exactly all the places he can go, but they don't want him to go to any of them. Locked off. G2 open us up. We've already seen it done before, and it's the hop-in straight through the window into the site itself. Doki has the angle, and they have the plant. They don't have the verticality, but neither does Pawns right now. They're not paying enough attention, and we're in a post plant out of nothing. G2's popped in. There's an instant pop back round. Citizen either side gets one apiece, finds the second. Sprayed through onto the prep side, and with Doki tucked in on a close corner, what are you going to do here, Pawns? Dropped over the top. Not quite that. There's one more. Virtue has the cover. Looks for the second player that's been able to slip their way through. It's a 3 versus 2. Citizens inside the site, but now it's 3 versus 1. Lost on the far side, and G2 saw opportunity and wanted it.
Instead, they're all going to be a bit further back in the side rooms. In VIP, for example, with Sight are now finding Doki. That's going to be a very important kill to start off with. Trades are coming through from either side. However, with Sight being in the DBNO stage, that means they need to fight back on the side of Pawns now as Citizen digs in deep.
All the way across, finds the confirm on the kill, and in the meantime, they got an important take on the far side of the map as well. Locked off some control. Now, they're just going to see if they can try and dig out that body on the other end of this. The long corridor, no grenades. It's just going to have to be a bit of a drive and a ride. And Exodus, in the meantime, has one of his own. Alamau taken out, still not connected with the game itself yet. Citizen sneaking past, but not very sneakily. Caught out. Prano, the only one left, pops up and can't quite get a connection either way with the control over Dragon. And the site from bitter range is going to bait a plant. First of all, 15 seconds. He tries to find the first fight. They pop him down. Pawns get a response. Doesn't quite go all the way through, and Exodus pulls it away.
At least he is out of that angle right now. He's trying to fall back, but Citizen already decided to go for a bit of a rotate here. Into Geisha they go. They're looking to find an entry. 25 seconds. Where will they go? Is the big question. As Prano gets dropped, then that means the diffuser is cold.
And now as the fight goes around that side of gold where the kit was, they're going to see if they can try and push Scyther, who's bouncing back and forth and causing some issues. The fire still burns. The flashes come through. The Mission gets the connection with Doki on the far side of Geisha. Less than 10 seconds, and it's WTG taken out by Citizen, but still with the kit in pocket, they're doing a bit of a blind charge. Virtue's trying to find all the way across. Can't quite get his feet to the ground. And Pawns hold on for a second to the back, just getting the drone out, the intel, and seeing what they can find. They know a player's on the stairs there, on the shoulder. They're going to tuck in close on the corner, but the pings are there. The spray comes through, and it's the cover from Doki for a second of the round. There it is over the top. There's the plant. There's the catch. There's that verticality that you asked for before. They have the pings, and they have all the intel they know, so they've picked up the kit and moved it somewhere else. Doki, he's going to see if he can stick it as Alamau has the cover, and G2 have their third.
With stacking themselves up on that breach.
The idea is potentially to see if they can tuck in behind the hard wall, but whilst the angles are still there, it's a little bit of a crosshatch of death. The swing comes up, Nook goes down. Scyther goes for one and tries to find the pickup on the second, goes wide and wide and wide, but Citizen swings a big gun round real quick. There it is. Suddenly a double. We hear a smoke pop off, but the smoke gets popped off and locked by Doki. The plant is in. Prano finds his third connection with the ground throughout this attack. They have a lot of the momentum. They have the breach. They have that corner. They have the round and a 4-2 half. The control there on the stair set as the Osses just getting a bit of a peek around the corner. There's Vision getting the peek further, gets the kill, gets the drive, gets themselves across. 20 seconds, and now with eyes on the side of Gold, and we hear the breach happen over onto the side of Geisha. Can they make a connection?
That's the big question. There's only 15 seconds though. The time is slowly running out. There's an adrenaline search to try and help them here, but Citizen finds the very first. Needs to find a couple more spots out ahead, but it's only a 1v3 situation now. Drops the diffuser with 5 seconds left. Is he able to sneak out? Yes, indeed he will be, but is he being chased down? It's the LMG that's going after him. He lines them up and gets both of them.
A little bit of a hold here in a Mission. If he doesn't take the fight with one of them soon, I think he's going to have Citizen round on the back. Dives in and gets a second. He's doing everything he can to keep this pressure hot. Looks for a third. They've pulled themselves back. They've gone for the vertical control. Prano stops Andreezy and is able to take it. And there it is. Virtue spraying, but not quite getting a connection. He's on his drone. He can't hear us. There's some control.
He's just going to wait for this. He doesn't want he doesn't want to give away his position. Instantly goes through another 5 seconds. It's the diffuser dropped again. 40 seconds on the clock. Exodus. Oh, he's up on that top floor. He has a hat-trick potential. Oh, it's already opened up, so you could technically drop that. I don't think anybody is currently watching that, but as soon as you do, you'll give away your position. Gon6 uses a bit of a distraction. He drops through and instantly finds himself through a rotation. Virtue, however, locks it off, and G2 are on match point. And not just one, but a total of 4.
Turn over that ticker, and Alamau is still trying to find it. There he is. Finally finds the first. That's the kit. Cold once again, and a smoke popping off to cover at least the recollection of it, but nobody else in a position to actually get it. They're still on rappel, and Alamau wants to go on an adventure, not a very long one. Andreezy's watching the door and gets a very quick response. Scyther has to try and do some work here on the opposite side. It's a frost mat, and that's a horrible reveal, but at least Exodus is able to do something on the back of it. Now it's a technical 3 versus 2 versus 2. Now it's just a 2 versus 1. Scyther still in a mat. There's a stick in the leg of Emission. It's just another sort of roadblock on the side of Pones with a handful of seconds. No kit and 2 G2, 1 G2 player. But the last one, well, it's Prano. And that is a G2 3 points.
And that's the 3 points they needed. We said it before, they cannot afford to lose in their chase towards the Charlotte Major. And, well, they are not quite there. There's still some Playdays to go, but at least they maintained their lead they started off the day with against LFO and